Hi everyone, today I turned my fans off on a very hot day so that I can share with you something I'm very excited about. I just didn't want the sound of the fans in the background. It probably would have been a bit annoying in the long run, so let's give this a shot. So I get my hands on this little puppy and I'm very excited about it. I've been wanting to try them for a while. I really like the Holbein brand. It's usually very good quality. But these are very, very expensive. And after having found the Caran d'Ache Neo Pastel, which I really, really like, I was not sure if this was worth the price, but I ended up getting a pretty good deal for these. So I thought, hey, why not? But at least I can share with you my impression and maybe it can help you decide on whether or not it's worth it for you. So I get this pack of 40 sticks, and just to take advantage of the free shipping, I ended up buying some individual ones. They were also on sale. So just to bring the price up to the free shipping price. So I get a bunch of them, which was hard to pick because I had a hard time figuring out what colors were in there. I had a color chart online that I was using and the names were not quite the same. The colors, of course, they're not easy to see when it's an online color chart, especially the Holbein oil pastels. They have a very, very close range colors. Like they used to have packs of 5 and there were like color packs, like a warm gray for instance, with very slight variation between the 5. I was lucky. I think I only got one that was the same as what's in there, so it's not too bad. And I also bought some in an art supply store that I went to. I had no idea they had them, and they had them for a pretty good price, so I bought a few more there. I end up with 58 sticks. I bought an extra white, and again, I think I have one extra color that's in there, but it's not too bad. So let's look at the box here. So it comes with a brochure. Holbein often has brochures in their sets to explain to you, how they're mixing their products. It talks about other products that they have, the academic oil pastels, artists of pastels. It shows some of the sets here. And then here you have all the different colors for the different products they were talking about. So this is here the oil pastels, the artist ones, and choose the names and then the light fastness, which overall are either permanent or absolutely permanent. I know there's always critiques for Holbein that they're using their own ways and not the international way to do their testing, but I've never been disappointed with Holbein, so I'm gonna go ahead and trust them. I might do my own tests in time, but at some point you just gotta avoid the drama. Anyways, so as you can see, the individuals are sold in little cases, which are really cool, and it's nice. You can actually hold them like this. They are not wrapped in paper, which a lot of people might not like because your hands are going to end up being very dirty. I'm probably going to be annoyed with that too, but we'll see. I might find a solution. I really like that the open stocks one come with the case because you can use this as a holder. But other than that, the package come with those little boxes of 5, and these you might still be able to find, probably getting hard now. But like I said earlier, they used to sell them in 5 sticks of the same color family, like different shades of blues, different shades of the same blue, like different shades of ultramarine blue, for instance, or different shades of gray, like warm gray or cool gray. And they would come in little packets like this, which I think is kind of cute. Or actually pretty nice. You can just take this out of the box and I don't know. I think it's a nice packaging. I like it. And as you can tell, this set also has the colors grouped in different color families, like the reds, the yellows, the earth tones. I think it's really well done. Now if you want to compare them with the other brands, let's take one of these out. Here I have a Caran d'Ache Neo Pastel, and they're a little shorter than the Holbein. And so I think there's probably a little bit more product in this one than this one, but this is a lot more expensive and harder to find. I like that these are square for details. I think it'll come in handy. Although the round ones, you can always use a knife to trim them. There's ways around. Let's see, just holding it for a minute. Alright, let's compare it with the Pastel, which is a student grade, but it's really good. It's really, really cheap. This is a lot smaller, of course. These, I believe, are the smallest oil pastels you can find. But I like them. Oh, I don't know why I keep on putting this in the box. I'm showing you how they compare. We have the Sennelier right here. Again, smaller. And then we have the Munguillo Gallery, which is a smidge longer, not much. But I believe it might be a little fatter too. So there you have it. You can see about how big they are compared to a variety of other brands. They seem to come off my hands pretty easily. A tip, if you have oil pastels all over your hands, you can always put some rubbing alcohol on the paper towel. It usually comes off nicely. But I didn't really have to do it this time, so I don't know if it's just this pigment. That's good to know. So now I'm going to take them for a spin, and I'm going to do my usual eye test. For those of you who have seen my previous review videos, I have been using Black Bean's tutorial on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description box. And I've drawn a bunch of different eyes with the colors that are as close as possible to the ones that he shows in his tutorial. And I've tried them all using this one tutorial. It's been great because it's allowed me to draw the exact same thing, which doesn't take very long to draw, with similar colors, and I've been able to really get a feel for each brand and what their differences are and what their qualities are. So I've done a bunch of those. I haven't drawn one in a while because I have stopped at the Caran d'Ache, which was the last purchase I made for the oil pastels. But as you can see, I've got a bunch. And then I never saved another page. Actually, I had, but I did buy a set of Winsor & Newton, which had just come out, to try it. So I ended up taking the spot that I was saving for the Holbein, thinking I would never buy them because of the price. So anyways, I'm gonna have to start another page and find the right colors first. Wow, so yep, my hand is a mess. So I'm going to clean it up. Get rid of the few crumbs. I didn't have that many crumbs, which was great. I just basically put it over a garbage can and lightly brushed it with my paper towel. So I'm just amazed by how pigmented these pastels are. Of course, they're not exactly the same colors as the colors I used for the other eyes, because, you know, like I didn't have a very, very light blue like Black Bean has. You know, they're different colors, so it doesn't look the same, obviously. That said, they're super creamy. They're a joy to use. I don't regret buying them because they are really nice. Of course, I will need to do something more than just an eye. But let's see if I can compare it with the other eyes that I have. Just look at the colors. Just look how the others look just so dull. These are the Munguio. Caran d'Ache. Again, the Caran d'Ache, I didn't have the same colors either, so I didn't use the same these are a little brighter. They're the Pastels for artists. The Pastels are pretty bright, but again, different colors. I was able to apply them very easily. They're very creamy, but not as creamy as the Sennelier, where it's just butter that you slap onto the paper and it's just very thick. These are creamy, they blend super well together. Like with most of the other pastels, just be careful, don't add too many layers, because as you add more layers, then it's gonna start removing the previous layers. Like here, for instance, if it was an actual drawing, I would be using the Sennelier, which is a lot creamier and requires less pressure to apply. That way it wouldn't remove what's underneath. But darn, I'm pretty pleased with this. The contrast is pretty cool. So what I'm gonna do next in my next videos, most likely the next upcoming one for next week, I want to do some kind of showdown between these and the Caran d'Ache, because the Caran d'Ache have fast become my favorite, although I still like the other brands for their different properties. In my opinion, the Caran d'Ache Neo Pastels, be careful, I did say Neo Pastels, not Neo Color. They are very versatile and I find them pretty easy to use. And the Holbein, in spite of the mess, and I'm not talking about crumbs on the drawing itself because this wasn't bad at all. I'm talking about the fact that there is no wrapper. So they do become very messy really quick. And your hands will become very messy as well. They are so enjoyable. They might become one of my favorite as well. So far, Caran d'Ache and Holbein are on the top for me. And of course, the Sennelier is a great final touch type of pastel for me, where you put the highlights, or if you've already saturated your drawing and you want to add more colors, but you're afraid that if you do it with the same brand, you're going to remove the previous layers. For that, in my opinion, the Sennelier are great. So in the next video, I'm gonna do 2 drawings, or maybe one with the 2 brands. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but I want to compare to see if I really have a favorite, or if I recommend one rather than the other, because they are an investment. And if they're gonna be expensive, not easy to find, sometimes it's easier to go with the other brand. So come back next week for my next video. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you like this one. If you have the Holbein oil pastels already, please let me know how you like them. Are they your favorite? Are you happy you spent that much money on them? Or do you like another brand better? Again, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to support it, you can always click on the thanks button right next to the share button. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.